methods. We're going to look at question 2D from the second last exercise, which is, I believe it's 2G. We want to find the inverse function of this equation. Now it's a linear and it's a restricted domain, okay? So you've got to be really careful. All right, so to get the inverse, you swap the x and the y's. Okay, so x, what used to be y is now x. What used to be x is now y. Rearrange y equals to x minus 4. And you can do it on the CAS calculator, okay? Just switch the x and y's, so write like this, and then solve for y on the CAS. Interactive math, solve for y on the CAS. So this is your inverse function. It will have the rule f neg 1x equals x minus 4, okay? That's the inverse. Now if I graph the original, this is the graph of x plus 4. It's a linear. Okay, we've got a y-intercept at 4 and an x-intercept at -4, okay? And the graph isn't going forever, it's going from between -infinity to 4. So the original, this is my original f, it will go from 4, the y-coordinate, if I sub in 4 into the equation, f of 4 equals to 4 plus 4, which equals 8, so 4, 8. Now the inverse will have the coordinates 8, 4, so 8, 4 would be somewhere over here. So it will be somewhere over here, 8, 4, okay, 8, 4, and should be midway, or midway. So 8, 4, and it will have a, so what is the y-intercept? Comes the x-intercept, so we'll have a intercept at 4, and a y-intercept, which is the original old x-intercept of -4. So the inverse will look something like this. Okay, so the inverse will look something like, which makes sense because it's reflected along the line y equals x. Okay. So what else do we want to find? What was the domain of our original? This is my inverse. If we look at the original graph, what's the domain? The domain of f is given by -infinity to 4. The range of f is given by, well, the range is the lowest value to the highest value. So the lowest value is -infinity to, it's stopping at 8. So -infinity to 8. Okay, the round bracket. Now, the domain and range for the original is related to the inverse. So the domain of the inverse will become the range of f neg 1, and the range of f would be the domain of f neg 1. Okay, I'm not sure whether they write the inverse in full function notation. If they do, then you just write f neg 1 such that the domain would be -infinity to 8, including left into reals, f of x equals x minus 4, and you're done. Or f neg 1x, sorry, equals x minus 4, and you're done. Okay, so you got to know the relationship between the inverse and original. Everything switches. Okay, so the domain of the inverse becomes the range of the domain of the original becomes the range of the inverse, and the range of the original becomes the domain of the inverse. Okay, and this is how obviously you write normal function notation. Okay, so hopefully that helps.